Next stage of your rehabilitation portfolio starts at looking at actually your rehabilitation program, and it looks at the first kind of three stages. So we look at the acute stage, re-establishing functional activity, and some strengthening exercises. And obviously with each stage, we've got kind of different rehabilitation phases within them. So within this section, you've been focused on in your lessons, and each lesson has had a focus of each rehabilitation phase. The detail of the joint range phase and proprioception phase, that's on Moodle in terms of you can access the detail in terms of the content there. But within each of these phases, we need to look at the practical considerations. Here you need to think about the practical application of the chosen exercises that you are going to include, and also detail some health and safety considerations, and also the equipment that you're going to need to complete it. Moving on then, we look at two exercises. The first exercise, it needs to be a starting point exercise. You need to detail what you need to do to complete the exercise, add an appropriate image, and then this bottom section, you need to refer to the FIT principles, so talking about set, reps, and also any kind of movement patterns that you've got in there as well. The second exercise needs to be a progression from exercise 1, again detailing what you need to do in the exercise, adding appropriate image, and then referring to the FIT principles again in this bottom section. Next element is looking at psychological considerations. So here you might explain how your athlete might be feeling during this stage, and also detailing what could be put in place to assist athlete progress. So you might put maybe some SMART targets or goal setting in this kind of phase. You also might want to detail if you have any one-to-one meetings or refer to a psychologist. The final stage, is almost a mini review of the stage. So what's actually happened? What's the adherence to training been like? So how committed are they? Comment made on progress of your athlete, and have any kind of changes been made, or will any changes need to be made in the future? So in terms of this first three kind of stages, we look at joint range, proprioception, functional strength and endurance, rectal strength, endurance, and coordination, motor skills. Like I said previously, all the detail of kind of what these stages include are detailed on Moodle in terms of in the lesson PowerPoint slides. Finally, for this stage, what we need to do is we need to come up with a mid-program review. In this section, again, I've just bullet pointed some kind of things you might want to think about. So you might look at current progress, areas considered for future development, areas considered to progress the athlete, any strengths and weaknesses of your athlete, consider both psychological and physiological aspects in the review. And again, we might mention some ongoing treatment in terms of a review of this process, but also the additional anything we want to add into the program. So, for example, if you've been advised acupuncture, how's that been going? Are we going to continue that going forward?